Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Growler's Farm, Farming Simulator 22. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button and feed the dog. Please subscribe. So it is actually a year later, exactly a year later after we started the last episode. It is April the following year. It has been a good year. As you can see, we've got 70K in the bank, and I paid off our loan. Some other things have been done. Growler and I dug up a bunch of old lumber we could find and built the shed here. That's just right to shelter our harvester and our mower, at least from some of the weather. And we cleared. We took out part of this fence and cleared the grass over here and moved our little workshop over here. We also bought this used gas pump. So we got a little tank buried underneath here, and they come in every once in a while and fill it up, and we can get gas there now. This guy here, we bought at the end of the last episode. Well, we didn't buy this one. The one we bought, I was absolutely wrong. I said, oh, the spray width probably isn't very wide on it. No, the spray width was ridiculously wide, as in it covered 95% of that field in one go, of this field here. But that was the problem. It was so wide that I was wasting a huge amount of lime to spray this last little strip here. So I decided to go ahead and get that one instead. That was the one that was just like $3,000 more than the one we had originally gotten. But it doesn't have nearly the spray width, and I don't think it's got quite as big a tank on it either. I also decided to stop using the little fertilizer, so I've just got it stored back here. I didn't get rid of it. I know I said I liked using it, but now that we have 3 fields, it just turned out to be a real pain, because it was do a field, refill it. Do a field, come back and refill it. Do a field, come back and refill it. And of course we have the 2 grass fields, so that's 2 more fields, 5 fields altogether, and I had to come back here to the shed every time to refill it, so I got tired of doing that. Alright, so today, the first thing we need to do, it is April, it is time to sell our wool. Oh, it's also time to stack my eggs. I'm trying to hold these off until, well, right now I'm selling them twice a year. There are 2 spikes in the price of eggs. Here, let's come here and have a look. Okay, eggs. You see there's a spike here in June, where it gets up to here, and then the big spike is in November, and that's when I would sell all of them in November if I could, but I don't know, maybe it's only 5 more months. It's only 5 months apart. Maybe I could just keep stacking them up here for a year. It's getting us lots of money either way. But today it is time to go ahead and sell off some wool. So let's go ahead and get this set up. We don't want round bales. We want Euro pallets. Okay. Okay, we're set up for that. Look out. Grotto wants a new truck. Why do you want a new truck? This one's too wimpy. You know, this does have a little trouble hauling stuff. Hang on here. Let's disconnect our trailer. But that was an interesting maneuver there, Growler. I wonder if we could put a bigger engine in this. Okay, let's customize it. Yeah, we've got a 4.5 liter V8 in here now. 168 horsepower. That's not great. And here's the 5.2 tuned V8. Holy moly, 67,000 for that engine? No, you're not getting an upgrade, Growler. I am not spending 67 grand on getting you a bigger engine right now. You could deal with the lower performance. Alright, let's grab this again. Boy, at some point we may actually need to get a bigger trailer. If we're going to be hauling this stuff once a year, this is going to be like 3 trips or something to haul all of this stuff up there. Okay, let's try to get this stuff from the backside. Auto pickup. Look at all this. Look at all this wool. This is a full year's worth of wool. I have not sold wool since our last visit. Holy moly. And you can see I've used about half the grass. Hang on, let's get out here and look. I've used about half the grass in here. Come on. Yeah, see all the grass in here, which was 6 bales of grass I've used. I have not touched these 4 yet, although we probably should in a moment. We will in a minute. I'm going to come back to that. So we're doing really good on grass. We've got tons of grass, which is probably a good thing because I think we're going to need to get rid of that field, and I'll explain that when we get done selling stuff. Okay, this is our last load here. Slow it down, unwrap the bale, or unstrap the bales, I should say. And there we go. Yeah, that was almost $140,000 in bales. Holy moly! And I thought our eggs were doing... Oh, I accidentally turned the lights on. I knew I'd hit a button I didn't mean to. Wow. Okay, well, we're going to be able to do more than I was expecting today. This is really our first year where we've got, you know, everything running, you know, at full efficiency, and you know, we're actually bringing in some serious cash. So as I was saying, I think we're going to get rid of that little grass field, and the reason is this: as you can see, I've got grass bales sitting all over the place because there's no room for them in that little bitty shed. I'm stacking wool pallets up to the ceiling of that shed right next to it. You know, and they're sitting out in the weather. I don't like that. So I'm thinking what we need is a storage shed. I was thinking of getting something just sort of small, but after thinking about it some, I'm sort of leaning more towards getting a dedicated bale and pallet storage building. And what I'm thinking is we'll just sort of put it right here where this shed is right now, and it'll extend back into here. There's only one shed like that, and it's a big long thing. It's way bigger than we need right now, but you know, we can grow into it at least. But yeah, I think that's probably our best bet. And I'm thinking, you know, put it right here where it's right across from where we feed the sheep and where the pallets are and everything, or where the wool pallets come in, and you know, that should make it nice and simple to do. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys fed. Here. And that's it. That's all we needed. 2.5 or something like that. Okay. Alright, this is all emptied out. Let me see about getting our shed. Alright, here we go. We've got our storage shed now. Now these, we can just do that. Well, that didn't quite work. It'd probably be easier if I just grabbed the trailer and came over here and did it. But this will store pallets and bales. So we can store our grass bales in here. We can store silage bales. If we make silage bales, we can store them here until it's time to sell them. And we can store our straw bales, which I actually made some decent money off from the straw bales this year. Well, actually, technically, I think it was last year, December. So that worked out really well. All this grass. Look at all this stuff. We got plenty to feed these guys. I think actually the next grass harvest we get out of that field, I could just bale the whole thing up and we can sell the silage. Because we have a ton of grass sitting here for feeding these guys. Almost there. Get in there. Last one. Alright. So there we go. There's all our grass bales. As pallets come in for wool, I'll stick those in there. I don't know if I'm going to bother with the eggs. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, stacking them up here, they don't take up too much room, unlike the wool that takes up a ton of room. These don't take up a huge amount of room, so they're sort of okay where they are. Oh, let's check our feed and everything. We just fed them. I do need to water them. How are the chickens doing? Chickens can last another day before I need to feed them. Alright, actually that brings up another thing. This thing has served us really well, but I think I would like a bigger water tank so that it's not quite so much of a pain in the rear to water these guys. So let's go on up and get ourselves a water tank. Alright, so here's the guy I decided to get. I'm going to truck around here and hook up to it. So it's a nice little one. I really like it. It's a big improvement over the water tanks that were available in previous versions of the game, I think. It's nice looking. It's interesting. It looks like it's strapped down to this. Well, there's a little walkway on the side here. I guess you can get up to the top. But yeah, this holds a lot more water than the one we had. And so I won't have to, as it is with as many sheep as we have, I have to water them every single day. Or if I skip a day, then I end up having to make 2 or 3 trips to give them water. But this holds, I think, 3 times as much water as the one we did have, so it should work out a lot better for us. So I can give them water every 2 or 3 days and not have to make multiple trips. So now the question is, what do we want to do with our extra money that I did not expect to have? I expected I would have enough to get the water tank and the shed, and that's pretty much it. I did not expect to have enough to do other things. Okay, for right now, I'm just going to park this right here. Oh, this is going to take a minute for this to fill. Yeah, when I was hauling the trailer load of bales with this pickup, it takes it forever to get going. And then I don't think I even made 40 miles an hour with a full wagon of wool pallets. Growler wishes this was beer. Oh, for God's sakes, Growler. Enough talking about beer. There we go. It's full. And we'll just park this right next to it and disconnect from it. Okay. Now, all of this stuff is doing really good. This roller works fine. A bigger one would be nice. That's doing its job. I don't need to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about a stone picker or a seeder. Everything, tools-wise, everything we have is pretty good. Now, I do want to upgrade our harvester, get a new harvester. And, of course, one of the next big things will be to get more land so we can get some more fields planted. Alright, let's look at the harvester, I guess. Okay, harvesters. We could easily afford this guy. So we've got 156,000. What would we be able to sell the existing one for? 9,000 plus, so about 11,000, including the header. So that's not going to be too much. I think this is probably the best one, just looking at its capability. 310 horsepower, 8,500 liters. So this has got a lot bigger tank on it here. So that is 28 foot, 8.5 meters wide, 6 meters wide, and that's 5 meters wide. That one's out of our price range, though. Yeah, I think this might be our guy right here, this top liner. It's not a brand new thing, but it's still a big improvement over what we've got now. And that will allow us to do fields faster, which means when we buy another field, we'll be able to actually do something with it. Okay, and let's get this. Oh, we can't afford it. Hang on, let's sell our old stuff first. If I have to take out a small loan for it, it's not a problem. Whoops, I didn't mean to exit out altogether. Now we can afford it. We'll get the header trailer for it. I don't normally worry too much about header trailers, but yeah, we can get nice wide headers here too. Okay, let's go ahead and head to the shop. Well, there it is. We've got our header trailer right here. I'm not sure which direction we're supposed to put the thing on there from. Let's go ahead and hop on in, take a look at it. This is a vast improvement over what we have now had before. And of course the header is like twice as wide. So where am I going? Turn on the strobe because I don't think I can be trusted at the moment. See, I think what I need to do here, I'm going to wheel this around manually here. There we go. I think what I need to do is come in from this side. There we go, snapped on. Yeah, I don't think I really needed the trailer. But we've got it. In case we ever need it. Come on. No. I think we missed the hitch. There we go. So hopefully this will deal a lot better with the hill. Which, like I said, that old bison harvester we had really struggled to get up that hill. It's too bad we can't use these to harvest grass. It'd be great if we could just use the harvester. Just mow it and then unload it into a trailer and be all set. This is going to take a little bit. Well, that took forever to drive back. Not fast on the road speed. Most of these harvesters aren't. The newer ones, you know, get up a decent speed, but not these older ones. But this is a great improvement. We've really topped up. We've got nice tractors now. This is older, but still very nice. We've got a nice older but good baler. We've got a nice mower. We've got a nice harvester. We've got a storage building now for our bales. And we've got decent tools and everything else. Oh, by the way, the fields are working out great. Because I go and I mulch them after harvesting. And then run the disc harrower here. And it turns it into a seed bed. Which I did not know that I would get a seed bed out of it doing that. From what I read, a seed bed is supposed to give you a bonus. So if you do it and get a seed bed, you should get better harvest. Whether or not that's actually going to work, I don't know. But, yeah. How much grain do we have? Just curious here. So we got enough to fill them up twice more. And they can go another day with what they've got, I believe. Yeah, I think that's all we needed to do today. Let's go ahead and grab this. And add it to my pile here. Okay, and I see we've already got some wool here too. I'm not going to move that in until it's full. Alright, let's move on to the next day. Alright, Duke. Growler and I are going to go nap. Now, we've got everything planted, so there's nothing new to plant. We're waiting on our barley to harvest. It's raining. Good thing we're not harvesting today. Yeah, tomorrow in June we can go ahead and start doing that. And June is also when we want to sell our eggs. Wool was last month. Alright, let's come in here. Let's look at our chickens. They definitely need food now. Sheep are doing fine. I can give them some water. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our little tractor here. We'll start out by feeding the chickens. This is my daily routine, sorta. Oh, Duke's over here. What you doing around the silo, Duke? Look out, coming through. Too far. There we go. So this works out pretty well. This trailer is just about the right size to do this. It's not too big for this little tractor to handle. Although it does struggle with it. And it's just enough to give us about a little over half what the max fill of the chicken's feed bin is. It is really slow at stopping when it's hauling heavy stuff, though. Which can be a problem at times. I overshoot things quite a lot. There we go. I don't know how much longer this tractor is going to be useful. I mean, all I can really use it for now is hauling this thing around and doing the water. That's pretty much it. Now the question is, are we going to have enough money to get through to our next sale? Which I guess next month we can sell eggs. And that'll get us some money. Won't be as good a price as it would be if we... Oh, he really struggles with this. Yeah, I might not be able to continue using this tractor for the water. It's got it going. Come on. There we go. That's nice. Yeah, I'd really wanted to put the bin here a little further towards the field, so it was more right in front of where these guys are. But I can't get rid of this tree. It won't let me get rid of it at all. Okay, put that there. That there. Put that in there. There we go. So there's our grass and our bales. How are you guys doing on food? You could definitely do with some food. There we go. Grass bales, and I want... Let's do 3. Really? We didn't use all of that? Nope. That was it. Okay. And we've got another egg pallet to deal with. Like I said, I might break down and start putting these over there in the whatchamacallit too, especially if I'm going to have to start using the pickup to haul this thing around, because this tractor is having such a hard time with it. Which is too bad, because I like how easy it is to maneuver with this little tractor. I almost forgot about our grass field. Oh dear, that certainly would have hurt. So I've got it almost completely mowed. All we need to do now is bale it up, and I think I'm going to wrap all of these bales. So let's go ahead and finish this up. We've got so much grass in storage already. I think I'm just going to bale all of these. And then we'll leave them on the field to ferment. And then we'll store them until it is a good time to sell. Alright, I'm going to put this away and then we'll get the baler out. Or, I said baler, didn't I? I meant wrapper. Get the wrapper out. Okie dokie. Let's see now. I wish this thing automatically picked up the bales. That would just make everything so much better. Yep. Yeah, I did turn on. Did I have to get in it for it to turn on? I didn't think so. Is this thing not done baling this yet? Or wrapping this? Hang on here. Turn on automatic drop. Okay, that's good. Toss that over there. This one in. Nope. Put this one in. There we go. Grab this one. Bring it over. So these are all nice and neatly right here together. Okay, last bale. We got 14 bales out of this again. We seem to be pretty consistently getting 14 bales out of this field. So that's good. And looks like 14 bales is enough to last us for probably a year. A little over a year. There we go. Those are all set. And they can for now ferment. I should also get some fertilizing going on this field. And then once that is done, we will move on to tomorrow. And we just knocked over Growler's chair. Oops. Look out, puppy dog. Okay, now that's fertilized. Let's see. Yeah, today's harvest day. Let's see, we're not selling that yet. Eggs, I think I'm going to try to hold on to them till November. That's next year. So yeah, let's check our animals. Sheep are doing fine. Chickens are doing fine. Okay, so we don't have to do anything with any of them. We can actually go ahead and get out our new harvester. We can get around to the ladder. And we can go ahead and start doing this. Ooh. Tell me this thing has a straw swath. If it doesn't, I'm going to be very unhappy, because that was a nice little bit of extra cash. I don't see anything to let me do a straw swath on here. Dang it, no straw swath. Oh, that really bites. Okay, the straw swath did actually work. I tried it again when I got to the next field, and it got it that time. I don't know whether I was just hitting a button wrong. I need to go a little further. I don't know if I was just hitting a button wrong or what, but yeah, the straw swath works. And you can tell, I mean, some things you can tell because the back end switches, but on this one, this lever moves. All you have to do is watch this lever. If it's back, you're creating a straw swath. If it's forward, you're not. It's alright. I'm going to go ahead and finish getting this harvest taken care of. Well, the harvest is done. I just need to get our straw all taken care of. And then we'll be done for this particular, well, not for this year, but for this harvest. And we won't be doing anything more until, I guess, getting on till fall. We'll replant. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.